Alright, so I'm gonna do some different things on the channel at the same time as we are doing walkthroughs because walkthroughs, yes, they are getting views, but not as much as I hoped, and I'm hopefully hoping that maybe something will pop off, but in the future because we do have a couple of games coming up. It's just it's a dead month really right now. It's a really dead month, and I didn't really like that many games that came out this month. Um, for PlayStation, so I had to like pick from bottom of the barrel basically. In terms of walkthroughs. Now, what I am also doing right now is gonna be talking about a movie that I recently have seen. It's gonna be a review of the latest Scream movie. Scream. I always say that wrong. Scream. Okay. So yes, yeah, Ghostface is back. As everyone knows, he always comes back in some way. Always. Um, it's a crazy movie. I loved every moment of it. It stays true to the original. I don't know what else to say. It's literally a great movie, and it does a lot of good stuff. Now, I am going to go into the spoiler part at the really end of this review. But let's focus on so I will basically say my like positives, negatives and all that, and then I'll give you what I think of the movie out of 10, and then I'll I'll say I'll say okay, spoiler alert. So if you want to click off the video, cuz I will talk about the the stuff that I didn't really like. Um so the thing about the positives were that it definitely hit the meta side of Scream cuz Scream was really good. Um I really enjoyed it because when I went into this movie, I did not think it was going to be a Halloween 2018. I really did not think it was going to hit that bar. But it did. It did because Halloween 2018 is my second favorite Halloween movie besides the original Halloween movie. This one really hit the bar, and there, the main character, like all the new castmates, the new legacy of characters are really compelling. Some of them are like like I didn't like some of the supporting characters. Um, but I'll go into detail when we get to the spoiler part. Um, so when it came to like legacy, um I really enjoyed um David, um which is Dewey, in this movie because he raised the bar throughout the whole entire movie. I was super enjoyed, like, and it was different because of the meta side with, yes, I think they delved the meta really different with the original, because the original movies, yes, they were meta. They always talked about other slashers and how um number one, this, how to survive a horror movie, this and that. But this one, like, it was referencing the other, like it was referencing like other stuff like that was going on, and I just really liked how they went with it. Um, and um, there's a couple of cast of characters that I really liked. The new ones that I liked were definitely uh the guy from The Boys. I can't think of his name. Is Jack Quaid. I did like the new character and the main character. I also liked Jenna or Terga. I always get that mixed up. She's a Disney character, a kid that went from Disney to to all these different movies, and she's gonna be famous. She definitely went to the good side of Disney. Um, so uh that that's about that. Um, but David Duquette, on the other hand, now we're gonna go back to him. He played such a good role in this, and now I'm also gonna talk about like, yes, like these are the positives, but he like really like like one of the real things I did like about this is that the writers because it's not Wes Craven because Wes Craven died. Um, the 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 writers and director because I love the directors of Ready or Not. Ready or Not is a really good movie. Highly recommend that movie. Because it's literally humor. It's humor the whole entire movie. Um, and it's great. It's funny. And it's weird. So it's perfect. For these guys to be making this movie. Um, but David no, Dewey played a really good role, and I liked how they focused on the new legacy, the new legacy of not new legacy, the new cast of characters more than the legacy characters, and kept them as like a a cameo, but not as a cameo. Like they all the three main characters still had um a voice in the movie, and they all like were in the movie for most of the movie. Well, half of the movie, I would say. So like they still had some like parts that they were in. Um and I did like um other things that happened in the movie. Now okay, I'm going to talk about the negatives. The negatives I did not like some of the characters. Some of the characters that were um kind of like annoying. There was a couple of characters that were annoying. I really won't go into detail about who I didn't like. Um and then there was like one character that I really liked, and then like just I don't know. It's like how did it like yeah, like so Um, but it's just it was just an interesting like take on this franchise. Another thing um that I did realize um they went like like in the promos, I kept seeing some weird things saying bloody, very bloody, gory. Like I thought they were gonna take a cut from Halloween and like literally kill someone without a knife. But no, that's not the case. I think one kill was not without a knife, but I don't remember if I'm not mistaken. But most of the kills were with a knife if it was Ghostface. Yeah. So like I just I they were not creative, but it was more gory than most of the streams. I will say that. And I did like the positives of like of the main characters like some of the legacy characters. I mean, some of the new characters were good, and legacy characters coming back were great. Um and another negative I did have was this one scene. Don't get me started on this scene because it was very, very odd for. And yeah, we're not supposed to talk about logic in a movie, but it was just odd because it was like it was like okay, it was I'll just say it. It was a hospital scene. That's all I'm gonna say, and it was very dark, and there was no people on one floor of the hospital besides one person. And it's just like, how is that possible? I like like there was one person that and 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 like the electricity was off. It was very ominous and it was very weird that they did that. I understand it's a horror movie and it's a slasher, but like usually when you're on a floor of a hospital, there's like 50 patients in one floor, not and security everywhere. So they have tight security so they can make sure people don't get into the hospital. But it was just odd. It was just very odd for that situation and I didn't understand it. Okay. Um now um I'm going to go into the spoilers at this point. So, spoilers, I'm going to give you a like a 3 2 1 situation. Okay. So, 3 2 1. Click off the video if you really don't want to get spoiled. Okay. So, I okay. Wait a second. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot to give my final review. Sorry. My final review, I will say it's a 8.5. Yes. 8.5 out of 10. Really good. Really it wasn't it was on par of Halloween 2018, but it didn't it almost hit 2018 of Halloween. That's my review. Okay. So, spoilers now. Click off the video if you don't want to get spoiled. I forgot to say that. All right. So, 3 2 1 go. Okay. So, the two killers. I can't not believe I did not figure that out. I'm just going to say that. Like it was really right in front of me and I wasn't really watching for like oh that's that person. Like I really wasn't that wasn't clicking in my brain when I was watching it. I was just watching it to watch it. I really didn't I wasn't trying to figure it out. Um because usually when you go to a Scream movie, you never figure it out because it's like oh, you can figure it out. But this one, you could definitely figure it out if you really were that smart. Um, but uh, it's two people. It's the the boyfriend of the new character, like the boyfriend of the new killer main character, and then it is this side character that is the 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 main character's sister's friend. So yeah, and like I didn't expect the sister's friend. That was a big reveal. Like as soon as it happened, I was like, whoa! Like it was so funny because it was just like it was click. Like it wasn't really a reveal. It wasn't even she just said it. She just did it. She just did something, and we were like, what? So that was a big reveal. I thought they were going to do something because the problem was they brought it back to the original place, I'll say. Um they brought it back to the original house. So yeah, that did happen. And it was in the trailer, so I don't really think that really is a spoiler. But they brought it back to the original house, so I thought that the fan theory was actually coming true, that Stu was coming back and he was going to be the second killer. Well, the first killer was that was revealed was the one that surprised me. Um, but the second killer, I was just like, where's the other person? This doesn't make any sense, cause like, how does this happen? Like, what? And I just didn't. I was confused. I was super confused. Um, so I I don't know what to say, but that was just it was just like I was looking around for that one character because I really wanted him to come back, and he didn't. Stu didn't come back. Because I love Matthew from like the Scooby Doo movies, and when I saw him for the first time in this movie when I was younger, because I was about 11, I realized who he was, and I was like, oh my god, that's Shaggy, and and he played a perfect part. He played a perfect scary guy. Uh, but and they kept saying that he somehow survived. Like he thinks he survived because there's no way that like a person can like yeah you could die from getting like the way that that happened in the first movie, but it just didn't seem likely. um but what I like about like also I like about this movie is that they had a really cool plot twist, and they brought back the main original villain, Billy Loomis. So yeah, that was a really cool plot twist. Because apparently the main girl was the daughter, like the secret affair of a daughter. Like, well, it was a secret affair that Billy Loomis did, like 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 was the father of her. So basically, that was kind of interesting to see like something like that, and we got to see a de-aged Billy Skeet Urchrich or something like that from and I didn't even realize because I looked at him up, and because the problem was he was a teenager at that age. I didn't even know he was from Riverdale. I didn't even know he was Jughead's dad. But that's actually funny to just realize now. But but he but like so that was kind of cool to see, and that was a very big like thing. When I saw that, I was like, oh, the fan theory is probably true. Like I was like, the fan theory is probably true, but like I wasn't clicking. My brain wasn't clicking to all the hints that were coming, that it was the boyfriend the whole entire time, because they were just saying it over and over and again. Like they were mentioning it. Now, okay, now we're gonna talk about the core, one of the core characters. So one of the core characters in the hospital scene, I will say, Dewey does die. Yeah, I know. The writers had the balls to actually kill off a core character in a Scream movie for the first time ever. I was surprised. I I was, I, but the one thing I really was mad about a little bit, but now I'm not as mad anymore because the plot twists that we got in that movie were really good. One thing I was mad is that how would a kid uh kill Dewey when he got stabbed 11 times unless it was Stu? Because Stu is the only one more powerful to actually kill him. Probably, I would think. That's that was my like initial thing. Like I was thinking like 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 cuz like how does a kid like 15 years old kill a core character? Like that was my like problem with the movie. That was my only like two, like one of the three problems that I had. um with that death and that hospital scene with it being very ominous and there was no one on the floor and it was just one cop alive. Yeah. And it was really quick. Like it was not even like a fight. Like it was a fight for maybe 30 seconds. Yeah. Like I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that. That was my real problem with the movie. So, um yes, I did give you most of the movie away during the spoilers. But um that was just that's because it's spoilers. So I really can't tell. Like I don't know what else to say. So Scream 5. What did you guys think? Drop me comments in the below. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Give it a rating, and I'll catch you guys in the next re- um movie review. I'm only gonna do movie reviews. I'll try to do show reviews, but I'm only gonna do show reviews for seasons. I'm not gonna do like one episode at a time. It's gonna take too long. So I'll do like a season at a time, and it might only be like a season that's like a limited series or something like that. At, for right now. So what do you guys think? Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.